Hello, I'm David Liesenfeld, pastor of Rock Valley Christian Church, here for today's time of prayer, and it's inspired by the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 13, beginning in verses 4 through 7, where it says, "Love suffers long, and love is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself, is not puffed up, does not behave rudely, and does not seek its own, is not provoked, thinks no evil, does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things." Now, when you think about love and what love is, do you think about this as the definition? You know, there's so many ways that we use the word love in our society. Like, I love that pair of shoes. Or in a game of tennis, it's 30 love. We use love in different ways of scoring. We use love in telling about things we like. We use it in ways to try to describe relationships. But a lot of times when we say love, it's more about how it makes me feel. Oh, I love that. In other words, I like the way that makes me feel. Or I love you. I love the way I feel when I'm around you. But love the way the Bible teaches it is not based on how we feel. In fact, many times we have to, as it says here, endures all things. We have to sometimes endure pain or hardship to love, because love, the way the Bible defines it, is having an outgoing care and concern for other people. Having an outgoing concern to think about, who are you? How can I serve you? What are your interests? In treating people the right way, to never do harm to neighbor, but rather to fulfill the law of love. So the law of love has to do with things like, verse 4, it says, suffering long. That's not about how we feel, that's about what we do because it's right. The world uses love to express how things make us feel. God uses love to say, how can I do the right thing by you? How can I do what's best for you? How can I act taking you into consideration to help you, encourage you, lift you up, build you up? Genuine love often requires sacrifice, and in fact, there's no greater example of this than Jesus Christ himself, who laid down his life for us. No greater love, Jesus said, has a man than this, that he would lay down his life for his friends. And in fact, this was the same instruction given in marriage, that in marriage, a husband should love his wife as Christ loved the church and gave himself for it. Do we men think about how we need to lay down our lives for our wives? It means suffering long, being kind, do not envy, do not parade yourself, do not be puffed up, do not behave rudely, don't seek your own, don't keep records of wrongs, don't rejoice in iniquity, but rejoice in the truth. Bear all things, believe all things, hope all things, endure all things. And ladies, the same instruction for you in your marriages, to think about this. So love is about doing what's best for the other person. It's about thinking of others and not just ourselves. It's about doing the right thing even when it means it may be painful, it may cause us to suffer, it may be something we'll have to endure. But we keep our strength and we keep our hope in doing the right thing before God, because this is the very nature of God himself. He is a God of love. No one loves you more than God. No one cares about you more than God. He is the perfection of all love. In fact, as it says, God is love. Let's pray that our God of love would bless us with a spirit of love, with a heart of love, that we may truly put our attention on one another, that we may truly demonstrate the love of God in our lives. Let's ask for his help. Let's pray.